What's up? Y'all know what it is. This is Mike Waters, and I'm inside the studio at Phase One Elite. Today, we are bringing back the series of Q&A. So that's you submit questions, I submit answers. So I'm taking 20 years of experience and working in this fitness industry, athlete performance industry, and I'm helping you get to the next level. So let's get right into it.
Somebody asked, what do you wish you knew when you started your business and your career?
I think there's a lot. I mean, I can answer that all day, but I think some of the things I wish I would have had a little more experience or a little more knowledge when it comes to the business side. Obviously, I think we're always passionate about the training, working with athletes, you know, all the camps and scholarships, all the cool stuff. We're always into that. But the more you learn on the business side, I think the more successful you're going to be. I wish I would have just knew more on that side because I already had all the experience when it came to the training and sports and all that good stuff.
What is your favorite motivational quote?
I have so many. All right, I'm gonna pick one that I think a lot of people may not know or may not be super familiar with. It's a quote by Bruce Lee. Be water, my friend. Very simple quote. So when you think about it, you're like, what are you talking about? So be water to me means be able to adjust and adapt to every situation. Water, if you notice it, it turns into whatever form is necessary. You put it in a cup, it becomes the cup. Put it in a glass, it becomes the glass. Water can be calm, it can be peaceful, but it also could be a storm that can literally destroy. So become water and be adaptable and adjust and know when to use your techniques.
What is your guilty pleasure as a fitness coach?
My guilty pleasure is sweets, anything chocolate. I don't care what it is. If it has chocolate on it. If you ever want me to eat something that you don't even want to tell me what it is, put chocolate over it and I'm pretty much gonna eat it. You know, anytime I'm really focusing on nutrition, if I could just get rid of that sweet tooth for 6 weeks at a time, my body changes tremendously because that's my nemesis. So most of the time I give in, but sometimes I fight.
What keeps you motivated?
I think for me, motivation is really, it's self-motivation. We're always searching for other ways to stay motivated, stay inspired, but I think it's something that has to come from within. I think if you don't have self-motivation, if you're not looking in the mirror every day, like today's the day, and I'm gonna conquer my goals, I'm gonna push, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna win. If you don't have that mindset, it's gonna become very difficult. And for me, I never wanna be dependent upon something external. So I love social media, I love it. I watch all the motivational videos, all the Eric Thomas, I watch them all. However, I know that ultimately it's about me being self-motivated to accomplish what I want to accomplish. And I can watch those videos all day. But if I don't wake up with that drive and that discipline, it's not gonna happen.
How's life as a new dad?
Oh, all right. Other than the bags under my eyes, which you guys have probably already noticed, but other than the bags, I mean, lack of sleep. You know, right now we're actually just getting back to about 5 to 6 hours of sleep. For the first month, it was really like 2 hours, 2.5, which was very rough. And I'm an 8-hour sleeper. You know what I mean? I'm one of those, I need 8 hours or else I just can't function. So it's been very tough. I will say, being a girl dad, which is super cool, has really already gave me a different perspective just on life in general and just being a little more compassionate because I am a little rough around the edges. So trying to get better at that. And ultimately, man, when you get home or when I get home and I look at her, it just makes everything else make more sense. All the work, all the hustle, the long hours, the grind, the investments, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, you know, by looking at her, it's like, I got you. You know, I'm going to make sure that we win no matter what, and that my family, my daughter is taken care of. It's been great.
What's next for the Phase One brand?
So what's next? So right now, and actually this will be the first time that I'll talk about it in front of a camera. Right now, the biggest thing that I'm working on, which I'm super duper excited about, is the new company that we have just formed. Literally, we just formed the LLC this week. Which is Phase One Sports Management. What that entails, the main focus is going to be working with athletes and developing their brand. So putting the marketing strategy, marketing campaigns behind it to build the brand as an individual athlete. And then we're gonna transition to endorsements as well as NIL deals. If you're not familiar with NIL, that's name, image, and likeness. We've created a great partnership with one of the biggest law firms in the country that deal with NIL contractual agreements. So everything is in place. And like I said, this is my first time literally even releasing this information. So it's kind of weird because I really wasn't planning on it, but here we are. What that looks like for me is we've helped so many athletes, middle school transition to high school. So many of those athletes have went on to become, 15, 20, 30 D1 offers and real high caliber athletes. A handful of those have transitioned to the NFL. So the piece that I feel like has been missing is the management side and really teaching athletes how to develop their brand, teaching them character training, social media training, time management, goal setting, and really developing athletes off the field or off the court. And then also now that the NCAA has changed their rules in terms of NIL, now there's crazy opportunity for these same young athletes in high school to actually be paid and be compensated for their name, image, and likeness. We all know it from beginning of time, athletes are the most popular people on campus. They're the most popular people on social media. So now we're actually in a position to be able to capitalize from that and build partnerships with brands, and they can use our name, image, likeness, and in return, we're compensated the way we should be. Not a free t-shirt, not a free headset, and please post it. No, it's bigger than that. And if we build the brands, we're going to be able to capitalize and actually go to these companies and say, no, we want a real deal. We want something lucrative. We want something that I can take care of my family. We want something that if sports ends next year, I get season or career-ending injury, I'm still going to be good financially. And that's the position we want to put them in. So stay tuned for Phase 1 Sports Management. It's coming. So it looks like that was the final question of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out right there. But I do want to say thank you guys for tapping in. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe or follow or whatever platform you're watching it on. Just make sure you tap in, man. I would love to stay connected. Shoot me a DM. I love communicating with athletes all over the world. So shoot me a DM. Any questions, any issues, comments, concerns. Hey, I love having those conversations. So I'm an open book. So make sure you guys reach out. But once again, thank you for watching. Make sure you share it with somebody that needs to hear it. And we will see you on the next one.